Hello and welcome to another session of ICT lesson. Today I want us to discuss something about JavaScript and how it is used to make web pages more effective, more interactive to the users and interesting to use. JavaScript is simply a programming language which is used to write code that do actions on the web page. Some years back, web pages used to be like pages in textbooks where you can just open it and read it. No interactivity, you can't do any actions, you can't do calculations with them, you cannot play things like games on the web page. But with the development of languages like JavaScript, we are able to add more value to a web page which runs on the internet. So simply, in order to do actions on the web page, like for example counting the number of viewers, or if somebody does an error, the page will give you an error message to tell the person, please enter your first name, or you've forgotten your ID number. All those actions are made using JavaScript language or any other language which does the same functions as JavaScript. Okay, with JavaScript, pages become more interactive and it is easy to use an application which runs on the internet. A good example is this. When you are using a website such as Facebook, there are a lot of things you can do. You can post a message, you can attach a picture, you can attach a video. All those actions are done by programs such as programs written in languages such as JavaScript. And those actions are what makes web pages more interactive nowadays. There are also a couple of examples of actions which you might see when you are browsing web pages nowadays. Like I said before, showing error messages. A good example is when you are registering or on a certain platform, maybe Instagram, you are a new member and you are registering. Sometimes you forget to put your first name or your date of birth. An error message will pop up to tell you you must enter your date of birth. That is an example of action which is done on the background by applications written using JavaScript. We can also change the color of text to communicate something to you. There are some web pages which can also do calculations for you. And we also have pages which can count the number of views in your web page. All those actions are done by programs written using JavaScript. An application which runs on JavaScript is called a script. Okay, so here I can say scripts. An app that is written using JavaScript. Okay, so whenever we refer to script, we simply mean an application which is doing something on a web page and it is written using JavaScript or any other language which works like JavaScript. Therefore, we can simply say JavaScript is an example of scripting languages. Okay, there are other more examples of scripting languages, but JavaScript is the most popular example of scripting languages. I will go ahead and show you how we can write a simple web page and put some actions on it using JavaScript. So I will come here and create a blank folder, a new one, and let me call it JavaScript. I want to create here a web page without any actions, then I will add the actions for you to see how it is done. So I will come here and start my notepad. Now on my notepad I'm going to write HTML. And I'm going to close the page here with HTML. I want to insert header from my page, and I will close the header section. I will put here body, and I will close here the body part. I will save this page on the desktop of my computer and save the folder JavaScript, and I will call this maybe test.html. Save it so that I will be able to preview this page. I just saved it so that I can be able to preview it as I am making it. As you can see, the page is blank. Only the name of the file appears here instead of a title. I will go ahead and add the title on my page. So below this opening head tag, I will type here title, and I can call it learning JavaScript. Then I close the title. Let me save the changes. I will come to my board here and add heading. Let me just call it learning JavaScript, which changes paragraphs. Then I close my heading. Then I will go ahead and write one paragraph here. JavaScript is a good scripting language. So I have added a heading, I have added a paragraph and a title to the web page. So I will go ahead and save the changes so that I can run it and we see how it appears. Now when the page is loaded, you can see there is a title here for the web page and a paragraph. The next thing I want to do is to add a button below this paragraph which says JavaScript is a good scripting language. I'm going to my code window and I'm going to put a blank line below that paragraph using BR tag. Then I'm going to type my button, input type submit. That is for creating a button, which is a type of input component. Value, let me call my button change paragraph. This is what will appear on top of the button. The value appears on top of the button. The type means we are making a type of input component called a button. And I'm going to save my changes and go back to my web page and see how it looks. Now you can see the button has been added. I will try to click it. There is no action because I have not written what it should do when it is clicked on JavaScript. I'm going to add the JavaScript action. So to write JavaScript action or code, I'm going inside the head HTML head section. I'm going to write the title script to tell the computer that I'm starting to write it should read script from that end, and I will close the script. Tell the computer that it should end reading the script when it reaches that tag. So inside here, I will write the action for the JavaScript. Now, before I write that action, I need to give this paragraph a name. And we give them using the ID. I put the ID, then give it a name. Let me call it my paragraph or just my P. Let me just call it my P. I'm giving it a name so that I can refer to the name in the JavaScript code. So I will come here and write here document dot get element by ID. Then I open the brackets, and in the quotes I'm going to write the name of my paragraph. I'm telling it to get an element with the ID my P dot inner HTML I like ever very much. So this one is simply telling the computer that you will get an ID my P and change its inner HTML content from what it was. This paragraph has this line, so change that line to a new line, to have it a new line, this one. and then at the end of the JavaScript statements we end with semicolon like that. So I'm going to save this. Now the next thing I want to add here in the button, I want to tell it when it is clicked, it should run this line. So I will come here and give this JavaScript code a name, just a function, maybe any name, change p. Then I open that bracket, then I close that bracket. So this is how we give it a name. We start with the word function, then we give it a name like this, then we open a bracket and we close the bracket. So this JavaScript code has a name. I will come here and tell this button on click, when you are clicked, run this. Let me copy this now, Ctrl C, and I will paste it here, Ctrl V, and end my quote. So we are telling this button, when you are clicked on click, you come and run this. You come here and run whatever you see. So I'm going to save the changes and go back to my file, open it, and see how it works. Now after refreshing my page, I'm going to click on this button and let's see if it will change the content of this paragraph. Right now the paragraph reads JavaScript is a good scripting language. When I click, you see now it has changed. Now it reads I like JavaScript very much. That is how JavaScript code is used to do actions on our page. Try this at home, write as much code as possible, and you will learn more about JavaScript as we move on. Thank you students for participating in this lesson. See you next time. Bye bye.